Well, welcome back to Outer Wilds. I got my astronaut beer today. We're going full Outer Wilds for this one, because we're playing hardball now. The ship log is not full, but I'm personally like running out of ideas of what I should do and where I should go to find it. I mean, last episode was a fucking avalanche of discoveries. We found out a lot of shit, and that's great. That's exciting, but we gotta put it all together now. So, for starters, I'm just gonna sit here in front of the damn ship log, and I'm just gonna read through this entire thing to myself, and if I read anything that I find to be interesting, then I'll pipe up and tell you. You know what, let's not even just read this whole thing, let's pick one planet, and then specialize on it, and I want to start with Giants Deep, because damn it, I want to get to the middle. One of the orbital probe cannon's 3 modules, the probe tracking module is receiving data from the launched probe. Is it now? Is it now? Okay, that is very interesting. We haven't gone to the wreckage in a while. So you mean to tell me that I can actually look at the tracking module as the probe is launched and see what it's telling me? I should certainly go do that. Launch module. The launch module is badly damaged, but its projection pool is still intact. There's more to explore in the launch module. Control module recently received a request from the Ash Twin project to launch the probe, but the cannon was aligned with a randomly selected probe trajectory. The probe was successfully launched, but the cannon's structural integrity was compromised in the process. Damage detected in multiple modules. More to explore in the launch module. Interesting. A seed from Dark Bramble crashed here and has already taken root. Tektite wants to use a scout launcher to get inside and see what it looks at. There's more to explore at the Dark Bramble Seed. People were telling me that there's some more things I need to see here at Timber Hearth. And you know what? Hold up, I should keep my ship with me. There is one thing that comes to mind that I'd like to know a little more about. Kaylee and I talk a lot. I think she's a little bit further than I am in the game. There's a couple places she's been that I haven't, probably just like Ash Twin. Which we will go to Ash Twin today, I promise you that. I don't know why, I just have not been going there as the dusk goes down. But one of the main things that came up was that we're both still trying to figure out how to get into the core of Giants Deep. And so on occasion we bounce ideas off of each other, and one of the things that she said was that there was a guy here, I think it's Marl actually, the fisherman. I spoke to him in the first episode, and he had something very interesting to say, an old rumor about Giants Deep, that I'd like to hear him say again. You're leaving the crater? Okay, so I can still access this tutorial. The big water planet, Giants Deep, that's where I'd go. Why's that? One time, after the rest of the village had left to sleep, and it was just the 2 of us sitting around the campfire, Gabbro told me about their first trip to Giants Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down on account of how murky the water was. Too dark. Once Gabbro wants to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper, travel down and down. Suddenly, Gabbro couldn't go any further. Okay, oh, I can tell him new things now that I didn't know before. Yeah, Giants Deep has a current you can't pass through. Sure, okay, but shut up a minute. This is the good part. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro to go any deeper. It held Gabbro back, almost as if it were trying to protect him from something. And then, in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast. Is that all true? Heard it from Gabbro himself. Gabbro can be a little fanciful, sure, but he aren't a liar. Guess if you want to know the story's entirely true, you can go see the Giants Deep for yourself. So the reason that I have revisited that dialogue is because Kaylee and I have been talking about that line, and she hasn't tested this yet, so I'm going to go test it for the both of us. We know that the jellyfish are instrumental in some way to getting into the core. We know because Feldspar all but confirmed it to us. We know that they're good for insulating against electricity, and that, I mean, plain and simple, we can't get into the core because there's an electrical current that's stopping us, apart from the actual water current. So, what Kay and I were thinking is that maybe that story is true, and there's a giant jellyfish in the core of Giants Deep, and if we get its attention somehow, it's gonna reach out and grab us and pull us right into the middle. We could be totally wrong and deluded. I don't know how a tentacle would be able to insulate us entirely from the electrical current, and I don't know how we would get its attention, other than just being like a nuisance, being really loud and shit. But I don't know, we'll have to try it. First, we can have a look at the launch module and the probe tracker, maybe. Control module, projection stone. So this is going to show me something I've already seen, right? this is the other room that's still intact, the control module. What else is in here? Probe tracking module. What is this going to show me, since we know it's been fucked up? What? Wait, have I been in this room? Oh, shit. No way. The probe tracking module's at the core. Wait. Oh, this is very interesting. So it's not in the debris field floating around the place. It literally exploded and it sank all the way to the bottom. And it still seems pretty intact, too. Oh, shit, no, I wish I could... No, I can't just go back down. That's very interesting. I hadn't realized that part of it went all the way down underneath. And I wouldn't have noticed that back then, because I'm sure I looked at it. Because, how was I supposed to know? I had not seen the electrical currents way down below by then. Okay, that's very interesting. Let's read what the writing on this is. Just in case it's saying it's always been down there. Imagine Priyat, the probe tracking module, be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. I am honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway, so who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I wouldn't mind, Mallow. I wouldn't mind, because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Okay, I'm understanding the gravity of this now. So, to reiterate, this was like a zip gun. This only needed to fire once, and then it didn't matter what happened to it, so long as the probe tracking module was intact, because they just needed one big blast to send the tracking module really far away. The thing is, the probe tracking module did snap off from the cannon, and it landed all the way down at the core. So there's going to be some very valuable information in there, because assumedly, we could find the actual coordinates of where the eye of the universe is. However, I'm not sure if that's going to be like a ethically good decision. One of the things I've been pondering about lately, when it comes to this game, you know how I called Solanum the Grail Knight from Last Crusade, and like how she was just kind of there at the end of time, it felt like? And I have more things I'd like to say about Solanum. One of the things that really jumped out to me in that bizarre situation is that I think there's a little more comparison to be drawn to Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, as silly as it may seem, in that the Eye of the Universe is kind of the Grail. And if you've seen that movie, you understand how Indy kind of gets a little obsessed about obtaining the Grail, and it gets to the point where he's almost got it in his grasp, and his dad tells him to let go. And I wonder if the Nemai ever had that moment where they really, really wanted the Eye of the Universe, even though everything was telling them to let go. And it's given me the thought that if I'm faced with a decision, like an actual Telltale game style decision as to whether or not I'm going to accept the Eye of the Universe and its knowledge, I might turn it down, because it has ultimately been hazardous for the Nemai, and I don't know if I would benefit from finding it. So, somewhere down there is the tracking probe module. Somewhere down there might also be a big-ass jellyfish. So let's just move really fast and flash my lights. I'm gonna flash my headlights over and over, because maybe there's like an epileptic jellyfish down there who's gonna get really mad. I'm gonna be like a noisy little fly who just buzzes around outside of his window until he can't help but just crash out and come after me. What do the jellyfish do? They just go up and down. Maybe I too should just go up and down. Maybe I'll try my strategy again of just being completely still and very slowly floating down. Because I really liked that idea. The red spot still shows up when the jellyfish come too close. That is of interest to me. 207? Is it 200 on the dot? I think it's 200 on the dot. What if Feldspar was just gaslighting me and there's actually no correlation whatsoever with the jellyfish? That'd be pretty fucking hilarious. I mean, it's worth trying. Maybe once the jellyfish touches the water in the red spot, it'll be like a conduit, and it'll just take up all the electricity in that zone, and the rest of that little red perimeter will be safe to slip through. Hey, that's interesting. He's got a red spot on top of him, too. Why have you got a red spot on top of you? Oh, wait a second. Was he... I think the red spot beneath him rose with him. Are the jellyfish actually like an electric magnet? Do they recharge their charge by going into the deep? That could be it. Although, what would happen if I just let him do this? Oh. Well, now he's gonna... My ship. Come back. Please. It's not good for you down there. Get the reactor. Get to the reactor. Where's the fucking... No. No, I was not fast enough. Now, I know that the game has explicitly told me not to try to feldspar this one. I am absolutely not supposed to do this. But what if I... We're coming... I better not hit an island. Let's do it. 1800, baby! I didn't even break the first current. What caused the damage to my ship? The probe tracking module is receiving data from the launched probe. I saw the probe tracking module through into my projection pool. It looks like the viewport is underwater. I can see purple electricity outside the viewport. Yes. Unfortunately, I'm not yet smart enough to know what to do about it. Okay, is there anything out there that seems remotely usable? What's on the ceiling? Shit that'll be helpful once I can get in there. That one glowed blue. It glue blue. I mean, the devices are fully functioning. You can see that little disc reader spinning up there. The electricity looks a little weird in that direction. It's ordinarily all, like, random, but there's one little patch of it there that's moving, or stationary. I still gotta know what's up with the damn black hole forge. What's that thing? Oh, it's the Interloper. I also gotta know what's up with the Interloper. Hang on, hang on. I'm sorry, I'm doing it again. I'm putting the black hole forge on hold once more. Because I have a plan at the Interloper. I was thinking to myself, how is it that I'm going to, like, don't put me in the sun. I fucking hate this autopilot. I cannot stand this autopilot. Holy shit. Okay, I want to get in the Interloper, because I actually did have a pretty good idea about how to get into the Interloper. At least the core part of it. Two approaches. One is that maybe I can fit my whole ship into the crack in the ice, and then slide it down the tunnels, so that I can just go through the ghost matter without any harm, even though I learned that Tunnel 2 is the only one that doesn't hurt you. Maybe if I... Okay, the other way is that I thought I saw the night sky, like the sun, from my probe that I sent to the bottom of that thing. So perhaps it is possible that, that is intact. More intact than I thought it would be. I'm at my fucking limit, dog. Of course it's autopilot that's damaged. Fucking H. Alright, just... I'm a fucking mess, dude. We're just gonna check out Timber Hearth. There might be an entire mine that I've missed. There's something about Gabbro's quantum poem in the little quantum meadow that I've missed. Is this that place? This is below where the other thing was. Some Nomyroglyphs. There's even little drawings of Nomai guys there. What is that depicting? Nomai land on Timber Hearth, and they go into something that looks like a giant hollow tree. Is there a giant hollow tree somewhere? Is this just telling me that there's a secret behind the waterfall? I wonder a lot about things like that that are not explicitly marked on the map. You can't translate them, but they do seem to have information on them. Because I sometimes think that the ship log might be lying to me. It says, "Congratulations, you found everything here," but I suspect that there are little secret nuggets of lore, much like we just saw, that the game won't tell me when I've missed them. Okay, this is the Dark Bramble Seed. Supposedly I missed something here. I have a theory that what I might have missed is that maybe the game wanted me to shoot a scout into the thing. Is that it? Ship log updated. Okay. Is that the only thing that I missed here? I launched my little scout into the seed. Somehow the seed is much bigger on the inside. Oh. I never thought of it like that. That the seed is bigger on the inside. I just thought it was teleporting you to somewhere else. Interesting. There's a campsite by the radio tower? What's in the campsite? Ouch. Charting stars again out by the radio tower. They're so bright out here. I only wish I were able to record them faster. Admittedly, I could use more patience. I get so engrossed in my work that sunrise becomes an unwelcome deadline and daily grading slog. So this is Chert. Someday, I'll have to study the mechanics of how time manages to slow to a syrupy crawl whenever I'm anticipating something. In the meantime, I've turned to Gabbro, our resident expert in leisurely whiling away the hours, who recommends the following. Gabbro's 3 foolproof steps for dozing off. Light a nice cozy campfire and get comfortable. Gaze deeply into the serene warmth. Let time begin to slip away as you feel the flames lull you into a peaceful slumber. If Gabbro knew I'd taken notes, they'd probably think I'd finally cracked, but I refuse to accept sass from an astronaut who deliberately burns their marshmallows. That's funny. So that's the game's tutorial on that you can pass time by sleeping. Which, you know, I ought to do. Because, the Interloper is not close to the sun right now, is it? No, it's quite far. Doze off for a bit. Because I'm ultimately just gonna go back to the Interloper. I swear I'm gonna go to Ash Twin, guys. I swear it's gonna happen. Gorge. Wait, so there are 2 different gorges? Oh, is this one the, Oh, this would be the Quantum Grove. Apparently I have missed something in there. And I'd like to know what. Oh, do I just need to identify this quantum shard? Ship log updated. Okay, so... honestly, fuck the ship log. The ship log is just misleading me. It's teaching me to look for things that I already know about. Something way over there is unknown. Maybe something happens if I, like, sync them all up and they harmonize. Is this Gabbro's poem? There's not like a giant tree in here somewhere. Ooh. Wait, no. Set me back, put me back. Did I see something hollow at the middle of that geyser? You know, I haven't been to these geysers. Is there anything hollow at the center of them? Definitely. Now, if that's not the perfect landing platform, I'll use my fucking camera to land on that platform. Because it's just perfect. NASA, my DMs are open. Okay, so theoretically, is this going to take me to like a secret underground cave network? Oh, I probably should have waited for it to do that first. Okay, try to land on it. Yeah. Jammed my ankles a bit, but hopefully I can get down now. Whoa. Is this the planet core? Oh, this is neat. Now put me back down. The water must all come from somewhere. Mark that so we know where we've been. Whoa. Oh, holy shit. This is like Ash Lake in Dark Souls 1. What a fascinating place that the Nemai probably never came to. Oop, careful. Of fucking course. The Nemai have been fucking everywhere. Kalea says, oh, it's Kaleas, hello. After closer observation, mining site 2A wouldn't be safe to the native life dwelling in some of this cave's pools. Us. They've just made contact with us, the people who evolved from the pools on this planet. So unfortunately, we'll have to mine one of the other sites. That's what happened. Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. Yeah, you can see we have the 4 eyes. And there's Kaleas and some other Nemai. That's hysterical. So this was Site A, apparently. There are a few other cave sites that look promising. What about Site 2B? It shares similar formations and strata. This sounds promising. Will you and your mentor investigate? If mining Site 2B proves safe for this native species, we'll move our work there. Site 2B is safe. Kalea says we'll continue to monitor our activity and its effect on the life here. Site 2B is safe. Okay. On the opposite hand, new life. This species is semi-aquatic and very hardy. The ecosystem here is quite robust, so I believe they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious near the pools if you visit 2A to meet them. I was watching them once during a rest, and the hours escaped from me. They're fascinating. I wonder what their 4th eye does. They remind me of a subterranean species that my mentor, Melore, once told me about, from when our clan used to travel across this universe. I imagine she would have enjoyed these life forms greatly. Melore died in the Dark Bramble, didn't she? That is a little bit sad. So this was mining site 2A then? Or at least it once was? A barrel? Whoa, it's an Outer Wilds flask. Was there an Outer Wilds crew member who, like, died down here? Like, a whole supply crate's gone. Why is there so much trash down here? Vaguely Outer Wild Adventures themed trash. Alright, where's the Timber Grove thing? Quantum Grove thing? Alright, what's down here? What secrets have you got for me? No! Ah! That hurt enough that I should back off. The fucking geyser moves. It's a quantum geyser. Faster. Faster. Get me out of the way. Let's take a photo of it before I get stranded. This might just be the same place. Alright. Frick it all. We're going to Ash Twin. So that teleports to Timber Hearth right there. This one teleports to Brittle Hollow, maybe? Probably. yeah, I think that one goes to the Black Hole Forge. Let's set this down by these things. What are these things? They look like giant flowers. Kind of getting solar panel vibes. Oh, oh, elevator shaft. Elevator shaft sighted. That could be of great consequence, because maybe they go down to the core of the planet. Don't want to enter it. Ah, shit. Yes, I've been to that before. Here's a question. My scout also gets sent? Okay. Well, hey, there's two of them. Maybe the other one is on the complete opposite side of the planet, and it does the opposite thing, where it, like, you know, it would shoot me right through the core, one end to the other. Okay, so does this one also just go up, or can I take it down? It also goes up, so there must be some other way to get to the core of the planet. What else on this planet is noteworthy? Is this a cave? Has a cave now opened up? Or is it more of a, like, land bridge? It may just be a land bridge, a boring old land bridge. Oh, Ash Twin just seems kind of empty. But I know that there's some sort of, like, massive fortification going on at the planet core, which cannot be far away. Because I'm only 50 meters from the core of it. What more could be hiding under 50 meters of sand? Wait. Is that... Oh, this is the Giant's Deep Tower. But it does have a little elevator thing at the very bottom. Ideally, the sun one could take me all the way to the top. If it's not fucking clogged up with cacti. Oh, but it wouldn't work, though. It would not work because the sun station's been swallowed by the red giant now. So even if I did get to the top of the tower, it would just fucking teleport me into a giant flaming ball of gas. The sun is a mass of incandescent gas, a gigantic nuclear furnace. I should use the warp towers more often just to get around. What happened to the... Oh, I thought this tower fell apart. What is this tower? I've never actually stopped and wondered about this one because I'm not sure which planet it relates to. And there's a dead Nemai astronaut outside it. Ah, fucker. Where does this go? Supernova, really? Okay, hold up. We'll come back here, I promise, but... Oh shit, there's the planet core. Alright, yeah, we are gonna have a quick look at this. So this is made out of the fireproof shit that they had... What's over there, though? Oh shit. It's made out of the fireproof stuff that they mined off of our planet, Timber Hearth. I guess it's just different entrances on each side. And all of the statues are at the core of this. Why did they need to put them at the core? That might have been answered, actually, but I can't think of what the answer would have been. Well, that's, not as helpful as I was hoping it would be. You know what? I think we have a moment. Right before the supernova, because I have time freeze on. Never mind. Too much momentum. I'm stupid. Nope, I might have got it just in time. Come sit with me, my fellow traveler. Let's sit together and we'll do that later. So even if I can't get my ship into the thing, into the tunnels on the Interloper, it might still be possible that I may be able to just get in there with full health and get into the core of the interloper without dying from the massive fountain. I haven't taken a good look at Hollow Lantern. I wonder if it's just the lava, the volcano there that I need to see. Because Kaylee did tell me something interesting about Hollow's Lantern, but I'm not sure if it's going to be helpful. Which is that, much like how the sun gets bigger, apparently Hollow's Lantern's lava goes down as the 22 minutes continues. That was good timing. Why can't I find the damn thing now? There it is. Can my ship get in there? Come on. Nope. Get out. Quick, quick, quick. Ah. So the ship conclusively cannot fit in there. And I've also just missed the window. Okay. So now I'm in. Yeah, I'm gonna say there's no way to get the ship down here. I'm gonna stop trying that. It's important that we take no ghost matter damage. And I think we can safely avert all of it by taking this second tunnel here. We don't want any fall damage either. We want to move slow. Good. So real quick. Just kind of a strange texture here. Hello. There's a secret room up here, isn't there? What is this way? Okay, we want to go right for starters. And we want to go left. It's a fucking... This whole thing is just feeling like Kapu Cave. Sea current puzzle. Is this a different room than I was just in? I'm not even sure. No, it must be different. The Namai crawled out of here. Whoa, okay, this is the way in. Oh, shit. So I could have done this at red health, really. Are you sure I'm not about to die of, like, radiation poisoning? Where's the green ball of light? Was it that? Was that all I saw? Oh, this is fucked. This is like being in Chernobyl. Poke said, "Oh no, Poke. The spherical stone casing here seems to be the source of the energy readings. No, rather the source is with what's in the stone. I'm detecting some form of exotic matter." 9 pages. The stone is muting our energy readings. They should be 10 times what we're seeing at least. Pi, I don't think we want this matter interacting with us. As far as I can tell, direct contact with it would almost certainly be fatal. I've never encountered anything like this casing, but it's all that's protecting us from what's inside. Worse still, this matter is disturbingly volatile. Oh, this feels like color out of space. Pi, whatever the matter inside this stone casing is, it's more than just profoundly unstable. It's under tons of pressure. Look at this density scan. I've never seen anything this tightly compacted before. What is this a fucking neutron star? Oh, this is scary when the Namai don't know what they're finding. This is orders of magnitude worse than I'd imagined. If this stone were to rupture, the lethal matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing this star system almost instantaneously. And this pressure is still building as the comet approaches this star system. Fuck. Pi says return to the shuttle right now. The rest of our friends need to know they're in terrible danger. Leave your equipment and run. Poke says, what are you doing, Pi? And Pi says, the more we know about this alien matter, the better our chance of survival. I will learn what I can here. Go warn the others, maybe they can construct shelter somehow. Now, Poke. No fucking way. It was the Interloper. The Interloper is what killed the Namai. Pi fucked it all up. She ruptured it. She couldn't leave well enough alone and nuked the entire galaxy with this radiation from ghost matter, which I'm assuming it wore off since then. I don't mean to say it was like her fault, but that seems to be what happened. That's why all the Namai skeletons are just scattered all over. Oh, fuck, dude. That's really quite sad. They never knew about ghost matter because it killed them all. And she said that it was approaching their star system when they were taking these readings. It's like the elephant's foot. Like, it's... I don't know if you guys know anything about Chernobyl. Actually, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't know shit about Chernobyl. That just did something weird to the room. Is it just because it lit it up? I guess so. Maybe I should... maybe tell... the guy about this, Gabbro? It's so difficult to tell when I can and can't tell Gabbro about things. God, the shell looks like a walnut. It's like the demon core. I don't know, I'm just throwing Alex Hill vocabulary out now. There's honestly a lot that we can learn about the condition of the Namai's corpses. See how it's like a little raggedy and torn? Let's assume that ghost matter killed all of the Namai, like instantaneously, right before they were going to launch their probe. Why then does the probe still launch? Maybe if I go to the site of the launch module, I'll find out. If I'm looking for the consideration that they had all suddenly died. Because it's clear to me that that probably is the single furthest moment in the Namai chronology. Like, nothing seems to have come after that. A spooky thought just occurred to me. You guys know how Solanum said that I have a theory that I may not be entirely alive? What if, like... what if the Namai just became a ghost species? And, like, they're technically still here, but this matter, like, fucked them up. I don't think that the Interloper flying into the sun is especially detrimental to the solar system. I don't think that's what's finalizing the supernova. Perfect timing. The cracks are about to open again. But it must play some hand in it. It's not gonna get burnt up, right? I'm not gonna die in the sun. Where's my ship? My ship, please. Where is it? I'm not playing, dog. Where's my ship? Yeah, it's, oh, no, we just missed it. Alright, well, I'm almost out of fuel. Can I hitchhike from this comet to another planet? I could hitchhike back to Timber Hearth, I could. I don't think I'm gonna get enough momentum to return to Timber Hearth. Sorry to say it. Ruptured core. Okay, we found that. Let's see how the ship phrases it. Found the 2 missing members of the shuttle. The might trace strange energy readings. Spherical stone casing. They determined the exotic matter was both lethal and under extreme pressure. If the stone were to rupture, the exotic matter would expand rapidly, completely blanketing the solar system. One of them might stay behind to examine the alien matter, while the other rushed back to the surface to warn the rest of the Namai. Yeah, their shuttle was literally stuck on the planet. Those were the 3 goobers who killed the Namai species. The whole planet the solar system got blasted with ghost matter. Maybe the ghost matter gave the Hearthians sentience. I don't fucking know, but that seems to be like the missing puzzle piece. So they were all getting ready to shoot the probe out when they all died from the ghost matter explosion. What's up with Escape Pod 3? It still says I'm missing something at Escape Pod 3. It might just be something redundant, but I might as well go figure it out. The Hanging City has something missing too. The statues were designed to only activate once the Ash Twin project succeeded, or in the event that it failed. Maybe I should go all the way back to my roots. Alright, now I am... Oh my god, are you fucking serious? Put me in the thing. Put me in the thing. So let's read again the things that we discovered in the very first episode and see if their meaning has at all changed to me. I realize now that this is lore music that triggers when you come to this place. Yara, would you kindly step back so Daz is closest to the statue? When pairing the statue, we'll choose whoever is in closest proximity. See how its eyes are open. That tells us the statue is paired with Daz. Now, no matter where he is in the star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin Project. This is an extraordinary sculpting work, Phlox. He has outdone himself again, hasn't he? And now that we have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory stone prototype. Each statue will send a single Namai's memories to his or her own storage unit within Ash Twin. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding Namai. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, statue's counterpart. Every storage unit has a mask. Send those stored memories back to the corresponding Namai. We haven't really seen a mask yet. I guess we see it here. Namai's memories go to a mask. Mask go to the statue, I guess, or is that the Ash Twin Project? I think that symbol just represents the Namai, and then it goes back into the Namai. Ash Twin Projection Stone. I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin Project Phlox. They look beautifully, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. So the masks are all inside the Ash Twin core, I take it. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, it's hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds, as a safety measure. However, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. And that's what happened. Ghost matter caused everything to fucking die, and suddenly they activated. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin Project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. And is that what's happened to them? They are permanently unaware of the problem? Make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. So they're stuck in this time loop. They're the ones who are stuck in a fucking horrific fate. They're in like a paradox. And we're trying to find a way to unparadox them. Where is this? What's that green circle? Is that something in the room with me? No. If this is... It says that this is Ash Twin. This is an Ash Twin projection stone. All I can think is that this must be the core. Three of the statues are lit up. Does that mean that there are... Wait. One for Gabbro, one for me, and one for Hornfels. Is that what's going on? No, not one for Hornfels, because Hornfels just saw the statue open its eyes because I activated it. So who's the third statue for? Solanum, maybe? Creepy things happen in nowhere. Something up there, yeah. Is that something I can only access when I'm in the Twister mode? I think it might be, yeah. So I have to wait to go 0 gravity to get up there. Only my oxygen's starting to run out. We'll go replenish at the ship. I'd like to read what that wall says again. Which side do I want to go to? Up there, I think? Yes. That's where I want to be. We'll wait for the storm to pass, just to be safe. So the ship log didn't tell me that I missed anything here, so I must have accidentally read this earlier and not even realized that it was, off limits. Oop, almost left too soon. What does this say? I'm curious, is sending a being's memories back in time the same as sending the being itself back in time? As an example, if we were to send my memories back in time, is that the same as sending me back in time? Not my physical body, but my essence. I imagine there are two different actions, says Daz. Cassava says, wouldn't both actions be effectively the same? Suppose that time was being rewritten. I believe this is different than receiving memories from what is effectively the future, says Daz. But isn't the end result identical in either case? So it's two different things that ultimately have the same result, is what they concluded, and I think I would agree with that. It technically all is time travel, but time travel is outside my realm of comprehension for a reason. Alright, last thing I'm going to do for this session is the long-requested Chert thing. I don't believe this is a spoiler of any kind, that I was told to do this, but it is just a little lore event. First, we'll see if there's anything new we can say to him. I have a question for you. I found in my writing about a hidden planet. How fascinating. It might interest you to know that the existence of an additional planet is entirely plausible. If you look at the physics of our solar system, it would just have to be incredibly far out there, farther than Hearthian ships would be able to travel, so I have no shot at just flying out and finding it. And honestly, we don't know all that much about what's out there. The farther you go, the less we know. As such, it's well within the realm of possibility such a planet exists. And then... more things to tell him. I found in my writing about the quantum moon, he might already know this. Everyone loves a good mystery. Who would wonder about a moon is there and sometimes not? Okay, and then we can tell him about this. I found modern Nemai transitions saying the universe is dying. This is what we found in the vessel. You what? I don't... what? You mean to say there are modern Nemai out there in other parts of space, and they believe the universe, all of it, the whole thing, is dying, currently, right now. If that's true, how could I have missed so many signs? The supernovae were there, but I've been studying the stars for... well, what does it matter if... oh, I'm very sorry, but I have to look over my charts. I hope you don't mind. Why could we even tell him that? That's just mean. Never mind, he's just gonna keep on banging away on his drum. He doesn't give a shit. Well, anyways, the main reason I was asked to come here, and I see now that there's unique things that I can talk to about Nemai, or Hearthians, not because of what I discover on their planet that they're on, but because of what I discover that pertains to things that would interest them. So we're gonna wait a little bit longer here. We'll say 5 minutes and see what life cycle the sun is in. Okay. So it wakes me up when the supernova's starting. That's good to know. So this is what I was told I can do, is that I can talk to Chert as the supernova begins, because this is kind of his field. Oh, hello. Come, sit with me, my fellow traveler. Let's sit together and watch these stars die. If it helps, we're in a time loop, so we won't really die. We'll tell him that. That's a lovely thought. Is that how you're coping with this? Does it help? A time loop, you said. I like that idea. Well, we are in a time loop. I can assure you that, Chert. I wonder if it's partially unique dialogue, but people told me that, yeah, he has unique lines when our own star begins to supernova, because he can recognize the signs. You guys also commented on the last one that when I was in the dark bramble and I was holding a marshmallow like this and it caught fire on its own, that was because of the supernova and not because I held it too close to the fire. Let's see if it does it again here. Yeah, look at that. That's a cool touch. I admire that. Alright, a couple things I want to try in this life. We're going to start at Brittle Hollow. Nope, not Hollow's Lantern, Brittle Hollow. Fucking. Oh. Ow, SpongeBob, my back. So everything that you just watched, I just got done editing all of that, and I have had some thoughts. A lot of interesting thoughts. So for the first thing, let's continue. Let's just consider it to be canon. We're just going to build off of the precept that the ghost matter eruption from the Interloper killed all of the Nemai. Think of it like, I want to almost liken it to Dead Money from Fallout New Vegas, how they say, like, the flash bulb that freezes the Sierra Madre when the nuclear bomb goes off. All of Nemai civilization was just frozen in time, all killed instantly. Everyone just stops what they were doing. All the machines and infrastructure are just as they were, and life as the Nemai knew it came to an end. What's especially interesting about that is that at the moment that the eruption happened, Solanum had just landed on the Quantum Moon. It was preparing her first journey, and that's why we find her ship still there, and her dead body there, because she was killed by the blast. However, because of the quantum state of the Quantum Moon, I suppose anyone who's on it is inherently quantumly entangled, kind of. Because of that, I believe that... It's so weird to, like, try to put it into words. Because of the quantum entanglement, I believe that there were two versions of Solanum, and one of them is alive. Like, you're literally seeing her in two different versions once we go there. One of them is the version that was killed, sadly and horribly. Where am I right now? Is this the Hanging City? I think it is. We'd have a look around here, because I know that it said I missed stuff in the Hanging City. You know what? No, I need to be more precise. I came here to see the Black Hole Forge. That's what I'm going to do. My point is that the Quantum Moon has the power to do Schrodinger's Solanum so hard that one version of her is just laying sprawled out on the ground dead. It's the first thing we see when we show up. And the other version of her... Oh, that is the Black Hole Forge. Okay, okay. And the other version of her that we see is, how you say... is alive, but, like, conscious enough that she's aware that something has happened to her body. Maybe she can even see the fucking dead version of herself, which is a freaky idea. I'm gonna land it on this bridge. Just watch me. And so that's what I think she meant by saying she's not entirely alive. This whole game just plays on that whole Schrodinger's cat idea. So that's the Black Hole Forge right beneath us. And that's the thing that it teleports to up there. I kind of suspect that something, whenever I get to the Black Hole Forge and the tower becomes accessible, part of me suspects that the volcano has knocked something loose that was instrumental to understanding how it works, which is why I haven't been able to really learn anything from going up to the Black Hole Forge. Last thing we're gonna do is jump down right onto that chandelier and see if we can learn anything from it. I bet we can. But for now, let's have a look at these. School District, Meltwater, Eye Shrine, Black Hole Forge. You know, actually, we will go to the Eye Shrine if we can help it, because Solanum actually had writing there that I would be curious to see again, now that I've actually met her. Fuck. To the Whitehall Station. I hate this part. Ah. Get me off of that. You know, we'll go ahead and just try doing what I couldn't last time. Let's get back to the Southern Observatory. And, oh, I can just plug this into here. I didn't know there was a wall right there. Review the records you sent, poke, and they appear to show Nemaya arriving at the warp receiver. Yes, so I saw this. What does it show me if I project there? Anything? Is this above the high energy lab? I think it is. I don't remember there being a stone up there. Interesting. Maybe I should go back and have a look. Oh, there's my ship. Oh, fool that I am. Yeah! Probably should have just held on to my momentum there. That's lethal. You know, I found out a lot of new stuff. Can I tell any of it to Ryback? Oh, I can tell him a lot of things. Oh, I can tell him, oh shit. I can tell him about Solanum. Alright, let's do, I found the vessel. You did? That's incredible, congratulations. That means they really were from far outside our solar system. Yes, I knew it, but that creates so many new questions. If they didn't come from our solar system, where did they come from? Are they from our galaxy or somewhere even farther? What were their lives like before they came here, and why did they come? Hey, I might not be much of an astronaut, and I'm really glad I came out here to see the Nemaya's artifacts for myself. And, thanks for telling me about the vessel I'm in. Okay, but I found out cooler shit than that, still. Saw the Hanging City. I saw the Sunless City. The Comet. I went to the Comet, and, oh wow. Wow, so that's how the Nemai died. So you're just gonna confirm it for me, then? Yes. That's really sad, isn't it? I know it was a long time ago, but still. Stars above, it's lucky we hadn't evolved to live on land yet. To think if the comet hadn't killed them, our species might have coexisted in this solar system together. For a time, we did. That would have been amazing. But I guess if I wanted to learn why the Nemai disappeared, I'd never have left Timber Hearth and come out here, or had any of these adventures. Don't get me wrong, space is terrifying, but you know it has its moments. Okay, and finally, I talked to a living Nemai. Ah, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, we shouted at him. I don't understand. I am very excited for you, though. Please stop yelling. What? On the Quantum Moon, you said? There's a sort of living Nemai on the Quantum Moon. A sort of living. Well, why didn't you say so? Oh, wow, this is the best thing that's ever happened in the history of Outer Wilds adventures. I can't believe you talked to an actual Nemai. Just believes me. Great, so I just have to go back into space, fly to the Quantum Moon with zero visibility, find a spooky ruin, and travel through a few different types of dangerous terrain to get there. Okay, yeah, that's not so bad. That's probably doable. It's funny. So there's still something here that I've missed. If this whole place is the Hanging City. This is the schoolhouse, isn't it? Who wrote these? Lamy? I thought so. Solanum wrote an essay. Formation of this universe. No one knows how this universe is made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot and very dense. As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it had cooled down enough, particles were able to group together to form things like galaxies and stars. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. This universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day the stars and the life they support will all die. Scary to think about, even though Kanoi tells me it won't happen in our lifetime, but it'll happen in someone else's someday. That's so funny that Solanum was thinking of us. And look, there's a writing staff here. We actually got to see one. Only we could pick that up and learn how to use it. Let's go ahead and try to test out the big one. Can I land on top of the thing? Yes, I can. Okay. So, it's so close to the black hole that even the ground beneath me is distorted. Maybe I should wait here a second and see if any part of the sky falls out. Shit, I'm gonna need oxygen. I just realized. Oh, I just noticed that gravity becomes stronger in Brittle Hollow depending on how close you are to the black hole. That is interesting. Well, I don't fully understand how the forge works. Alright, so this one's a bit of a Hail Mary, but I've noticed that on Ash Twin, you know, there's all the different warp towers. One of those towers, I genuinely don't think I've seen before. I don't know where it goes to. It's the one that's like a double tower, looks like a land bridge. I can't think of what planet that would go to. If only just... Well, come to think of it, it's probably just a teleport to the Ember Twin, which would be boring. Yeah, that's probably what it is, but I'm still gonna go there anyways to confirm it. It's not possible that one of these teleporters would actually take me to the Ash Twin core, would it? Because, like, that'd be a insane breakthrough, but, like, it's too good to be true. That's the tower in question up there. Alright. Well, hold up, this is important. There was a Namai doing shit over here when the ghost matter came and killed them all. What shit was this Namai doing, I wonder? There are 2 teleporters here. Okay, let's go twice around the sun and see where each of them takes us. Do I have to wait for the sand column to come through? Oh, here it comes now. Okay, so maybe it will teleport me to somewhere on Ember Twin, which I'm about to see, hopefully. And of course, the Ember Twin revolution takes a little bit longer. Maybe? Oh! Yes! Yes, it took me to somewhere. Is this just the quantum moon locator? Where is this place it took me to? The high energy lab? Okay. Well, hey, I can test out that thing I saw. So, is there actually like a little thing over here? There is. Ah! I don't know where the chip is to plug into, though. Well, that's interesting to know that there's a quick teleport back and forth. I'm gonna be hasty. Just send me back. Did I just lose the window? Nope. Nice. Okay. So now let's find out where this other one goes, which a dead Namai was urgently trying to reach when they got blasted with ghost matter. Maybe this one just goes to the thing. To the quantum moon locator. Alright, so is this just gonna shoot me right back to Ember Twin somewhere that I've already been? My guess is probably. Oh no! No, don't do that! Oh, I'm so silly. Well, damn, if that one was supposed to teleport me somewhere, there's like no way to do it now. Well, actually, no. I can use this teleporter, but it would have to be once the sand column stops. Interesting. Alright, where's my ship? Is there a way that I could come in through the ceiling, I wonder? Oh, the sand column has stopped. Let's hurry back to this tower. So this one that's all busted up. Now there is gonna be no sand column to interrupt my teleport. So long as we orbit wherever it's supposed to go to, it'll send me there. Alternatively, I guess I could do this really early on. No, I couldn't, because, I wouldn't be able to do this early, because the tower will be covered. Strange. Come on, I just want to see where this one takes me. There's, like, pointedly missing information here. Come on, let me see Ember Twin. There it is. Fucking ridiculous, come on. I believe that there are things in the Sunless City that we haven't checked off yet, so we'll go have another closer look down there. Somebody commented, I love how he keeps on forgetting about the shortcut to get into the Sunless City, and that's really funny to me because I literally actively thinking of it, do not know what the Sunless City shortcut is. This passage leads to breathable air, they say. Whoa. This place is cool. Refill your air supply and then return quickly. It's not super helpful, but it's pretty. Wish I found that the first time I came here. So, if the sun station fails, they say that we're going to fucking destroy the entire galaxy. And then they, like, definitely failed. Ice Shrine District. I don't think I've been to the Ice Shrine District in the Sunless City yet. Maybe I'll find something here that I didn't know about before. What? Wait, am I crazy, or is there like a wall of... Okay, there it is. Thought there was something else going on. We need a way in past the ghost matter. Oh my god, it's fucking speckled in there. It's everywhere. So this is the Eye Shrine. Seems like it's gonna be a bit of a puzzle to get inside it. Oh. Or maybe it's just this. Let me see up here. Oh, there's a hole in the ceiling. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Why does it keep on... It wants me to launch my scout there. And there's the hole in the ceiling. I think maybe the game is just programmed for you to pull out your scout whenever you reach that thing, or a grating like that. Maybe this will teach me the secret of how to overcome cacti that are in my way. That'd be very helpful. That entire table's taken. Damn, this whole place is fucked up. Is there even anything that I can gain from being here? Because I could see what's on that second floor. Man, it was a fucking massacre in here. There's so many dead Namai. Alright. Where does this take me? Oh, look, writing. Okay. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system, the signal from the eye. So this might be stuff we've already heard, but we'll at least read it again. We observed the eye's signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this. The source of the signal, which we've chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we've yet to learn. And enter and open your mind to its possibilities, okay? If the eye called us, why won't it reveal itself? Why is it so difficult to locate it? Did something happen to it? Did the signal stop? Does the eye no longer desire to be found? Perhaps this isn't the eye's choice. The eye may not be able to communicate with us more than it already has. Is the eye natural or artificial? Maybe someone built it. The eye is older than the universe itself. How could something exist before its creator? It could be naturally occurring, though this doesn't answer how the eye could be as old as it is. Did the eye deliberately call out to us by sending the signal, or did we hear the signal by coincidence? We could be seeing meaning where there is none. Suppose the signal is produced incidentally. Does that mean the eye is any less important, though? Perhaps the eye wanted to be found. Could it be sentient? Maybe it chose us. Does the eye desire something from us? Could it need us in some way? Maybe it doesn't have to be us. Maybe it doesn't have to be us. Whoa, that's an important thought. Does the eye desire something for us? Could it need us in some way? Maybe it doesn't have to be us. The game is implying that the eye of the universe wants something, and that it doesn't have to be us who gives it to it. Is that the way out? I don't know where that goes. What they're saying is that maybe the Hearthlings can, I don't want to say prophecy, but fulfill the prophecy. Like, it didn't have to be the Nomai who ended it. Suppose if I was very fast, I could enter that way. Well, that was interesting. Neat little level, but I didn't gain anything from there. Gravity cannon. Shit, we'll pop through here. At the very least, there could be some writing. Uh-oh. Whew! A little more than I wanted. Shuttle is currently resting at the Comet. Let's call it home. So this is where the goobers who ruptured the ghost core departed from. Yay! Did I see a unidentified signal nearby? No, it's... wait. Yeah, it is technically unidentified. Let's mark that off. There we go. So, being that there's a scroll rack in here, and the ceiling is shattered, is that the game's way of saying that there might be an important scroll just fucking somewhere out there in the galaxy? Maybe. Wow, that's a freaky thought, because I'm probably never gonna find it. Maybe when the thing comes, I have to get into that little cubby. That could be how I use this teleporter. Oh, we could also do that. The scout might stay put. So that way, if it teleports while I'm away, I can at least see where it went. Okay, the pillar's coming back, so I'm gonna duck over into this cubby. Stay put, scout. I got through. Oh, fuck. This is the core. This is undoubtedly the core. Okay, holy shit. Holy shit. So many different things can be inferred right now. We can survive the supernova in here. At least, I think we'll be able to. This is so fucking stupid, but I have to go eat dinner in a minute. But I've just made a massive fucking breakthrough, holy shit. I'm gonna go eat fucking dinner first, but then I'm gonna go tear this place apart. Alright, I'm back in it now. Fucking hype music. I really just need to take in every second of this. I gotta be careful not to jump or else I'll lose my footing. So that thing in the middle is what the projection slide was showing me. There's an active, there's like a ball over there I can activate. Shit. Okay, what's this do? 6 minutes until end of cycle transmission. Interesting. Masks receiving data from the probe tracking module. Giant's deep memory statue? Whoa! There's a that's what it is. The third statue is on the probe itself. Whoa, I was not thinking of that. So that blue thing we see launching at the beginning of every life, that's the third statue. Damn. And then there's one at Giant's Deep, that's Gabbro, and Timber Hearth, that's me. Fucking wild. 16 minutes, 46 seconds ago, received data from previous cycles. Okay. The ship log's gonna break that down for me in a way I can better understand. So that's what the third one's about. Okay. I don't know where the... If there's a projection slide for that, I don't know where it would be. Oh boy. We got a lot of lore here. More statues. Yarrow, today we finished the excavation of Ash Twin. Here in this space we will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin project, powerful enough to send information back in time. Of course, so they had it done so that they could move backwards. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. Yes, Calais is concerned about the plants. Raimi says we'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. They were so environmentally conscious, it's almost weird to me. How far we've come since our experiments at the High Energy Lab, I still can hardly believe Raimi's hypothesis was true. So they conducted time travel in 20-minute increments. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. This is really just like the fucking Avengers Assemble moment. They're just connecting everything now. Ash Twin can be connected with Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon. Hypothesis: it was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. The core of our warp tower. Cassava. Hypothesis: the cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. That's funny. Yara says the important point is we are all connected through Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for your mediating your disagreements, says Yarrow. Our friends on Giant's Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well, and that Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avens can. But then if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Would it help to remind Avens that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nemai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? Oh my god. Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today. They are truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Is the Ash Twin project more than just the statues? Pi and Idea have worked hard on the Sun Station, and it is at last complete. If everything goes as planned, the structure will prompt the Sun's explosion. I was right. I was right. It is a supernova machine. Pi and I have worked hard on the sun station, and it at last is complete. If everything goes as planned, this structure will prompt the sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power the Ash Twin Project requires. It is a supernova machine. Holy shit. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task in more ways than one. No way. So, it's functioning as intended, only the ghost matter threw a wrench in the works. They've been stuck in this record skip. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin Project. Here's what will happen first. First, the sun station will receive the order to fire at the sun, prompting it to explode. So it actually fires at the sun doing that. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin Project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. So, using the energy from the resulting supernova. So the supernova is what powers the orbital probe cannon. I never considered what the propellant was for the cannon. That's interesting. Energy from the resulting supernova. Send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the sun station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. So that's it. The probe goes off, collects data about the location of the eye of the universe, and then returns with that data. So it's the machine's data. The machine has memory. We'll again trigger the supernova to send the probe data for this cannon back in... There's a Namai in the probe, isn't there? That's why the statue's activated. There is a Namai in that little blue probe spaceship every time. He's like fucking Slave Knight Gale. He's just at the end of time, just the last Namai species, searching for the Dark Soul. Holy shit. The sun station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin Project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. You can end the cycle at will. If you can end it at will, then either everyone with the power to end it has died, which is plausible because of the explosion of the ghost matter, or they've chosen not to end it, if there is someone alive in the probe. These words are difficult to write. Oh no. Yarrow says, the sun station did not work. Wait, explain why. However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Ash Twin Project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. So they just didn't get the power. It was a supernova machine, but it didn't work. Suppose we redesign the sun station to generate power of that magnitude. A supernova is still our only viable option. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. So they failed to cause the supernova. Did they all go into the statues? We are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in the solar system, and we're anxious to explore it. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. So... oh, fuck. So they were prepared to begin this loop. Everything was set up. It was going to repeat on 22-minute cycle. And they just couldn't get the supernova to start because the sun station didn't work. But, so the sun station is a fucking football. It means nothing. There's no reason for me to land there. I have no reason to go there. Holy shit. It was meaningless all along. The whole thing, the Ash Twin Project, was put on hold until they could wait the supernova to happen, and then the fucking comet killed them all, but the infrastructure remained intact, so it's just been waiting, like a fucking snare, waiting to go off for millennia, or however long it took for the Hearthians to evolve, and now that the supernova is actually happening, the statues are just snapping right into action. Oh, shit. Look at all these projection stones. Giant steep projection stone. Time's gonna run out soon. I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin Project Phlox. They look beautiful, although I do feel it's not being observed. I've seen this. This is what I just read. It's a copy. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. No, it isn't, says Poke. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is cleverly beautiful. Whatever. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. Timber Hearth stone. Well, put that away. My gratitude for the latest shipment, Ueno. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, yes, we saw all this. Exciting news, yes, yes, yes. Okay. Wow. What does this say? Artificial gravity control? Let's keep that on. For now. Maybe we'll turn it off. What is this thing gonna do? Removing the core will Whoa. Warning. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. You are about to access the core while the Ash Twin project is activated. Oh, no! Put it down, put it down! Oh, shit. It's an end the game button. I can pop goes the weasel. I better not. Not yet, at least. There's still some questions I have unanswered. I have the ability to just say pop goes the weasel and end the cycle. Everything dies from the supernova. And... shit. For the hell of it, what happens if I turn off artificial gravity? Suppose I can now float around and get a closer look at some of these things. What's gonna happen to me if I'm inside the statue when the Ash Twin project goes off? The teleporter's open right now. Okay, so that ultimately didn't have too big of an effect. What am I about to witness in here? Whoa. Well, I thought it was going to teleport me somewhere. I don't know what's happening now. What was the black hole? Was that just going to suck me in? And, like, reset it anyways? Quantum Moon was getting really close to me there. So, that right there has a memory statue in it. That probe has a memory, and it's just going to continuously go back and forth every 22 minutes and gather more intel about where the Eye of the Universe location is. And it's just, it's, with every death I've had in the game, it's only gathered more information. It's fucking crazy to think of. How's the ship log gonna word all this? Ash Twin Project. Okay. A hollowed-out chamber inside Ash Twin. The energy cables from the surface are plugged into a protective casing at the center of the planet. There are 8 monoliths within the Nemai masks attached. 3 of the masks are actively receiving data from the probe tracking module, Giant's Deep, and Timber Hearth, respectively. The Ash Twin project was designed to use the energy from a supernova triggered by the Sun Station to send probe data from the orbital probe cannon 22 minutes into the past. So it was, yes, from the cannon 22 minutes into the past. Sun Station did not work. Although the Ash Twin project was theoretically sound, the Nemai were unable to power it. There's an advanced warp core inside the protective casing at the center of the planet. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. I need to go confer with my little time buddy Gabbro about this. God, can it even be stopped? I don't think it can be stopped. I think that unless there's a solution that I'm not yet privy to, it's a foregone conclusion. The time loop can be broken by removing the warp core, and that would just, you know, end the universe. The universe is dying, like all the other Nemai have concluded. I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be a sad story. Hey, I found some crazy shit, man. I found Nemai masks inside the Ash Twin project. And the source of the time loop. You're saying the statues were made so memories could be sent back in time. I guess that makes sense, considering we both have our memories of every loop we've gone through. Wait, then it's just our memories being sent back in time to us, right? Then are we really experiencing multiple time loops or not? That's pretty deep. Like, maybe our consciousnesses have been through all these loops, but maybe our bodies haven't, because technically the loops never happened. Meaning we're receiving memories of things that will never happen to us. Cool, huh? Cool's one way of putting it. And then I found the source of the time loop. Whoa, really? Then am I carved out Ash Twin and built a time loop device inside? That is wild. Now we know what's causing a loop, and if it's caused by a device, that must mean it had to be switched on, right? Huh. What do you think would happen if you turned off the time loop? Like, there's a part of me that thinks maybe you shouldn't, what with the sun blowing up and all. Then again, who wants to spend eternity being blown up by the sun? Well, I'm no time loop expert. I'm just gonna sit here and ponder the intricacies of time and space. Maybe take a nap too if I feel like it. Yeah, but you're really not as helpful as I would hope you'd be. I'm gonna go to the Dark Bramble, visit with Feldspar, and then try out my last desperate plan to get inside the thing. Hey, Feldspar! How you doing, bud? Whoa, where'd you come from? I can't tell him anything new. Alright, my latest harebrained scheme to get into the core of Giant's Deep is to go and roll around on the insides of that dead jellyfish to coat myself in insolent goo. That is the wrong way. Is this some shard on, like, the bramble exterior? Never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside of Giant's Deep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here, too. Tastes terrible. It's all rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish's insides from getting zapped by electricity. I'm gonna get to the interior cavity and see if it tastes any better. Well... do not eat this even if you are dying. It would be too sad for the last thing you ever ate in this life. I guess these jellyfish are only useful for insulation for electricity. Do not eat. Love Feldspar. Just run around in the goo. Get it all over you. I don't know what's down there, but I'm not going to find out right now. Alright, let's get back to the ship before we run out of time to test this theory, too. Where is my ship? Ship error? Wait, no. There it is. Error, duplicate ship signal. That's interesting. Alright, how do I think I'm gonna get out of here? Was that an anglerfish? Indeed. There isn't anything at all quantum inside. I am so fucking done. I think I originally approached from this side. Come on, dude, I want to get out. I want to go back to, like, the normal zone. Is there any way out of here once I'm in? I swear I've done it in the past. You know, let's just test it out. Can I touch his ship without getting zapped? No. I can't. Which means that that jellyfish shit probably does nothing. Fucking annoying. I'll be resetting that loop then. Oh! What? How? No! No! What did I do? Why did that happen? Are you fucking with me? What happened? Because I... What? A fucking kazoo cover? Is that a meme ending? What happened? Say psych right now.
You're so obnoxious. It's great.
Maybe that's enough Outer Wilds for today. Hey, I just finished editing whatever the fuck that was. I have some thoughts. I'm not gonna share or elaborate on them too hard because I'm gonna end the episode here. Fucking bizarre outing today. I'm scared. One, I don't really know what caused that to happen there. To my knowledge, I've been in the dark bramble close to the supernova before. I've been in Feldspar's zone before when the supernova happened, which is where I was, and it didn't tell me that I broke the fabric of space-time then. So I don't understand how that happened. I really need to ponder on that because I think the game could have inadvertently given me a major clue about how everything is structured. Because to have broken the fabric of space-time, that wasn't even on the table. That wasn't an option presented to me with, like, breaking the Ash twin cycle. That just... no one suggested that, but it happened. I'm assuming the game was being literal. I need to find out how I did that. What caused that to happen? And the other thought that I've had as I guess I'll throw in a bonus thought. I think I know why Solanum is what she is now. And that's because Solanum was on the quantum moon when the ghost core exploded on the Interloper, meaning that the 5 of the 6 quantum moons, the ones orbiting the basic solar system, they all got blasted by ghost matter. And so Solanum died and fell right there, and her ship remained there on those 5 moons. However, the 6th moon that orbits the quantum eye of the universe, the Schrodinger's moon, that one must have been outside of the blast radius of the ghost matter. So 1/6 of Solanum is still alive, which is to say there are 6 Solanums, 5 of them are dead, and only one of them is alive, and that is the one on the quantum moon. And she's just, I guess she's just impeccable. Like, she's trapped there, and she seems to know that she's not alive, or she has a theory about it, which is what she said, but that's what it is. There are 6 Solanums, 5 of them are dead, only that one is alive, and she can never leave the quantum moon, or at least not even that orbit of it. And then my final theory that I wanted to share, I think that the Eye of the Universe does have a will. And I don't think it wants to be found. I think it wants to be left alone. I'm going to need more time to think about this, but there can be no mistake that the Namai built a machine, a comprehensive, galaxy-wide operation to crack the code and find the location of the Eye of the Universe, and the moment they first attempt it and it doesn't work, a comet shows up in their solar system with a fucking nuclear bomb on it. I think the Eye of the Universe sent the Interloper to kill the Namai because it didn't want to be found. I need to eat breakfast or something.